Someone should be able to tell the content of your CV from your cover letter. We can tell if something is AI generated. AI is a tool to help enhance. It's not a tool to help circumvent the job of compiling your application, your CV, and your cover letter. For the most part, brevity is your friend. So keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it impactful. So look at your CV, look at what you bring to the table, and highlight that. Hi, my name is Buntle. I am from Express Employment Professionals, and today we're going to be talking about creating compelling cover letters that get you noticed. So, the main reason why a lot of cover letters fail to grab the attention of the people that they are aimed at is because firstly, they are generic. If you are sending a cover letter, the same cover letter for every single position that you are applying for, we can tell that this is your generic cover letter. It's not pertinent to either the company or the position. The second reason is that some of them are just too long. It doesn't need to be an autobiography. A cover letter is very sweet and short. It's basically your elevator pitch. So your elevator pitch is not a 10-minute long essay. Your elevator pitch is very quick. You've got 3 minutes to make your case, you've got 3 minutes to make an impact. So, those are the two reasons. Firstly, they are too generic. Secondly, they are too long. The most important thing a cover letter should communicate in the first few lines is who you are, how you relate to this position or how you relate to the company, and what are your skills. It's basically a summary of your CV. Someone should be able to tell the content of your CV from your cover letter. Okay, so to tailor your cover letter to a specific role or company, first of all, this starts with knowledge of what you are applying for. So to really do a deep dive on that job ad and how do you relate to that job ad? What are the skills that you have that match the job position? Secondly, if you are tailoring your cover letter to a specific company, do as much research as possible because you can only speak from a point of knowing how you relate to that company. So find out what their values are, how it aligns with you. Mention in your cover letter how you've found out about them, what you found out about them, and what it is exactly that is attracting you to this company. Common mistakes aside from spelling and grammar and not having someone check that for you. Common mistakes is we can tell if something is AI generated because it sounds AI generated. If you are going to be using AI tools to assist with compiling your cover letters, your CVs, anything like that, make sure that you go through it and you add a little bit of yourself into that. AI is a tool to help enhance. It's not a tool to help circumvent the job of compiling your application, your CV, and your cover letter. So that's the first thing that we notice. Secondly, is that someone else is writing it for you. Like I said, your cover letter should be a summary of your CV. So if your cover letter says one thing and your CV says another thing, and they don't connect somewhere, it does show that someone else has written this for you. And then, thirdly, going back to what we said in the beginning, having a generic cover letter. So I like to think of this as someone who is dating. If you're on a dating app, you see that person's first profile, and that's their generic response to the world. But if you're meeting someone in person, you get to see that person for who they are and not what they want you to see. So that is my view on it. Your cover letter is literally your own sales pitch, and you do not say the same sales pitch over and over again to every single client or prospect that you meet. So that's your way of selling yourself. And that's my view on that in terms of that, because the reason why most recruiters don't look at cover letters to begin with is because we know this is what you're sending to everybody. So we'd rather skip to the content of your CV. A cover letter, depending on the level of the position, be as clear and concise as possible. So, like I said, this is a summary essentially of your CV. There are some positions where you will have to go into detail and technicalities, but like I said, it depends really on the position. If it is a more senior position and it is a position where you have to go into the technicalities and the skills that you have, definitely should be as detailed as possible. But for the most part, brevity is your friend. So keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it impactful. Focus on how you relate to the position, whether it be your skills that you already have or skills that you wish to acquire. The company, whether it be their values or if this is a company that you see yourself in and you identify with. And when it comes to the position as well, make sure that you read and understand the position to make sure that you are connecting yourself to that position through your cover letter. One piece of advice that I would give to someone who feels stuck when writing a cover letter is look at your CV. Your cover letter is essentially your place to brag about the skills that you have, the skills that you want to have, and how and why a company should hire you. So look at your CV, look at what you bring to the table, and highlight that. If there's one thing I'd like to add, it's make sure that your cover letter is authentic because you are taking the effort to write this cover letter, to type it up, to stress about it, and to, go through that process. So make sure that it's authentic to you and it describes you as best as possible. Like I said, it is your elevator pitch. Make it short, make it impactful, and make it work for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this at all helpful, please like and subscribe. There is a blog post with more information linked in the description below.